let me get into some of the concerns that we address in the financial planning process. Our preliminary round is more of addressing the fundamentals of financial management. Some of the talks and branding exercise that we get in, it's educating people, younger people especially, on investing early. And ever since the pandemic COVID-19 struck us, we went very seriously into addressing the emergency fund. And that is one of the areas that we looked at in terms of advising and supporting some of our clients. And then we go into the maths of their net worth and of course their cash flow, that is their personal budget. Now, in terms of net worth, there's a lot of issues that actually surface. One of it is, especially in Malaysia or even in the ASEAN region, close to 50 to 60% of the asset holdings are on properties. Of course, one property is for personal use, the residence, but the rest of it are investment property meant to fund some particular financial objectives. Could be their children's education, retirement, or any financial objectives that they wanted to fund, so they buy properties. Last 2 years, ever since the pandemic struck us, when we looked at the performance of some of this class of assets, that's properties, especially commercial properties, we find that the mortgages are still intact and they don't have tenants, they have cost to maintain this, and this has got a massive impact on their cash flow. So we get into these topics, these areas of concern, and start addressing it. And I must say this, in terms of our advice during this pandemic, I think we are onboarding a lot of clients. We are onboarding many clients because most of them are very concerned about, they have to look at it now because before things can get bad, right? And then we also look at issues involving their needs versus their wants and how their cash flows can be looked at and what are the areas to trim. So this could all sound very basic, fundamental, and we assume that many of them are doing. But let me tell you, the brutal truth is, many of them, they are aware. They are even, we deal with high net worth individuals, the mass affluent. We find that, no, look, it is there, but nobody actually takes the time to really sit down and go into the details, find ways or get professional advice to fix this. So we do quite a bit of this work as well. So next, of course, we want to talk about what financial planning is. It is not, some of them, even in our country, it is this: when you say you are a financial planner, the first thing that hits them is, hey, you are here to sell some financial products. That's their perception. And they treat us like a salesperson. And one of the things, I personally, when it comes to coaching and training my guys, I tell them, look, every cost we should avoid being treated as a salesperson trying to sell something. I think it should be the other way around. We are there to help them. We are there to help them to walk through their financial journey efficiently, so that a plan will be able to navigate their journey. I think this is very fundamental. It's very true, and we need to increase this level of awareness by way of allowing people to know who we are and what we do. To me, honestly, you ask me, that should be the approach, because financial planning is about what you want in your life, in your financial journey. Where are you now and how you're going to go there. For anybody to know what you want in your life now, your goals and objectives, your dreams and aspirations have to be established with the help of a financial advisor, financial planner. Only with the help of a financial planner advisor, you will be able to get the gaps, identify the gaps, and he will also be able to formulate the right solutions and help implement these solutions. So we always use this analogy here. It's like what a doctor does. If you say that something is not right with you, he needs to examine you. He needs to understand what exactly is wrong with you, detect what is the cause, and then only you'll be able to suggest the treatment. So this is basic. It sounds so easy, but I think a lot of awareness. I like the talk. There was a question, I think, the last session. People are more interested in returns. When they look at a financial planner, wow, I have this money, I give it to you. What's the returns you give it to me? To me, very honestly, you ask me, if someone start talking about returns when they see me first, I first try to educate them. It's not about buying an investment product and looking for returns. because life's journey, financial journey, is far more than that. It's not about returns. I try as much as possible to educate. So key details in what financial planning is all about. It's about where are you now, and where you intend to go, and how you intend to go. So that can only be done by a financial planner or a financial advisor. So therefore, we look at the financial goals, like the aspirations, dreams, all in all our lives. Like I had a dream, my dad had a dream for myself, my mom had a dream for me. I was a bit unfortunate. I lost my dad when in his 40s. When he was in his 40s, I lost, and I was the eldest. I was only 16 years old then when I lost my dad. And I had a dream. I had the aspiration to be a lawyer. And of course, what had really happened next was you need to fund your aspirations and dreams. You need to have a proper plan. But when an unfortunate situation like this happens, your dreams can be shattered. So, who is a financial planner? Who is a financial advisor? These guys are protectors of dreams and aspirations, and we are not no ordinary people. I mean, I don't think we should put on an ordinary cap as though we are dispensing some products and making some commissions. I like that term, commissions. If you remove COM, it's a mission that you and I are in. So this is a very serious emotional subject, which is about one's aspirations and dreams, and that is, you can't take it easy. So that's how I feel about myself, my practice, and my people, my subordinates, I even my staffs. So that's how we go into short-term, mid-term, long-term goals. And it's nice. Yes, of course, we were all trained in life that our parents had told us, look, you got to sit down and write your goals, and it's not just about I want to be successful, I want this, I want that. You got to sit down and write it down. So what a financial planner actually does, a financial planning document actually helps you to sit down and put down, specify, crystallize your short-term, mid-term, long-term goals.